Well, it all comes down to this. I'm going to be playing Inscryption. I have opened the game, and this is the first thing that you see. That little white noise hum, that's the game. It's not me, and it's not you. Every once in a while, there is a game that comes out that slips under the radar for a brief bit of time, and then suddenly explodes in popularity. Something like Valheim, which is different from something like Dying Light 2. People are getting really excited about it, talking about it. There's a lot of people who want to play a day of, right? Inscryption is one of these games. Feels like a Valheim, feels like a Hollow Knight. It was dropped, and then it started to just grow and grow. And I get a lot of recommendations to play a lot of games. But this is far and away the #1 most recommended to me game that I have heard of in years. People I haven't spoken to in 5 years. Hey, Sean, it's been a long time. You need to play Inscryption. It's been so much of this that I've been excited. Posted it on the calendar. And again, it is one of the most people in chat. Hi, you're not playing Inscryption, and it's happening in a week, but I just wanted to say I'm excited for Inscryption. So, I have seen nothing, heard nothing, know nothing. I've seen only the very first image on the Steam page. So let's find out what it's about. I think Daniel Mullins made this. Devolver Digital, very strong.
Time to figure out what's on this thing.
All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, this is something that I saw when I first opened the game. You can't hit new game. Now, anytime I stream anything, I immediately go to the options menu. And one of the first things I do is I go to the graphics and I turn up the gamma. This is just something I do. So then when I did this, I couldn't start a new game. So I guess I'll continue. All right. My God, that floppy disk. I had so many floppy disk games as a kiddo. Another challenger. It has been ages. Hey, Royal Weekend, and it's not even the weekend, gifting us 5 subs. A happy Thursday to you. Shadowner says 3.5-inch floppies or 5.25-inch, both. Lemmings I played originally on 5.25 true floppies. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. That's me. I just forgot. I love a buzzy synth. I love Chris Clark. I love Lorne. Oh, I love that croaky buzziness. It's so good. Play the squirrel card. All right. Can I just say I love good interfaces? Squirrel. Now play your stoat. S? Stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. Wait a minute. So if I zoom up to this, it has a 0 and a 1. Hasn't really told me what it is, but you know, I like this. I like this a lot. One of the greatest pieces of advice that anyone ever gave me when it came to a board game. I was trying to explain to my friends some of the strategies, some of the considerations. It was a card game called Dominion, and my roommate went, "Guys, don't listen to Sean. Just mess around and start playing and do whatever you want. You'll start to understand. You'll start to enjoy yourself." And I like this. It's just launching me into the game. An honorable death. Play the stoat. I'm going to play it here. Oh. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. So I see. So there's 3 zoom levels, and I can use my mouse to back, middle, zoom. Your stoat stands unopposed. Now, hopefully this is like Artifact, where I suddenly flip a card that causes my units to path in a different way. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. 1, great. Your stoat dealt 1 damage to me. I added it to the scale. Ooh. Ooh! You win if you tip my side all the way down. Can we just add these types of mechanics to dating apps, please? Wah, wah, wah. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. Oh! I could have dealt 2 damage to your stoat. There's not a crackback in this game? Get out of here. It means that your stoat's health is 2 less. If creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck. Or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. Hey, are we playing against one of you from chat? Is that right? Alright, so I want to take the squirrel. I want to play it here. This is an interesting design choice. The fact that in pretty much all card games that are on the market right now, Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, you don't actually zoom in this hard on the board. I mean, you can even see some of the pixelation because the resolution is like so zoomed in. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Great. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. So there's no crackback damage, so I should just absolutely smack crack this coyote, huh? Bye! Because you are learning, I will pass. There it is. Again, random card from the deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. This is a great metaphor for the job market. Alright, cool. River Snapper. Three damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. Alright. Give me that squirrel. Which is a river snapper. 1/6? Shit. It's fine. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Ah, yes. He's ghost-splaining to me. Ah, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Dong! Dong, dong, dong! You know, this is actually like a really clever art style. I'm always fascinated by when there is a, particularly indie games, that try to go for a look that recognizes that it's hard to create like super high fidelity art assets, so they have to work with that. Like having a figurine here, having simple illustrations with simple but really pleasing effects like that, and then having all these other like polygons without any texturing on them. Two denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. Alright, well, right is right. The undying cat sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. I see there's the death. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. Alright, cool. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Dude, cat, great. Okay, so it is a deck building game where you add components to the deck. Great. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. Found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergency. Nice. Oh, and I just want to note something. We're playing this today for a few hours tomorrow for an even longer stream. If we don't beat the game tomorrow and we're still really enjoying ourselves, we'll just do it on Tuesday. And I have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. What? 3 is as much as you can carry. Alright, I don't know what that means. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Stomp, stomp, boulder. Okay. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play, I get it, maybe. You'll help me? Play along for now. Okay. All right. Okay. Dun dun dun. You may not see my moves ahead of time. Yep, this is a mechanism that was popularized. Behold the rule book. There's this mechanism that was popularized via Slay the Spire that they called the intent system, which is, if you look at older RPGs like Final Fantasy VII, you might have a pattern where the enemy goes attack, attack, heal. Attack, attack, heal. And on the turn that they're going to heal, you don't want to defend, you want to attack. Or on the turns when they're attacking, you want to defend. And when you would first enter into those battles, it would sometimes feel random, where occasionally you'd go, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. And then you would defend, and then your opponent would heal, and you'd be like, oh, if only I knew. So Slay the Spire, and then subsequently, like tons of games, particularly indie games like Into the Breach, would do this intent system where it would show you what was going to happen when it was your opponent's turn. Because, frankly, I think it's just way more fun to try to solve a little miniature puzzle than it is to stab in the dark, then learn what the parameters of the puzzle are, and then try to solve the puzzle. So, Fledgling, a card bearing this sigil, will grow into a more powerful form after one turn on the board. See, great. So my opponent is going to play this on the next turn. Got it. So if I play a stoat, you are lacking sacrifices for that stoat, but you do have a squirrel. You know what? I'm going to do a cat. You can't play that presently, but your squirrel is free. Oh, I see. I see now that this blood is the sacrifice cost. So squirrels are mana. Here we go. Excellent. I'm totally gonna do this. Dude, turtle power. Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Oh, look. Wolf. Sure. Now, what if I... Fuck. Okay. Okay. This is the game. This is the game. You know... Not talking to you, Despy. Please keep napping. That was not what I expected. And also, let's just take a moment to appreciate how visceral that is, while also... I don't know what the process to thinking that up is. Dude, I have this great idea. It's like a roguelike, but you can rip out a tooth and, like, use it to score points. My God. So these I can crack at any time. Okay, so this is mana in a bottle. Squirrels are mana. Toy. Ding. And I crack for 3, and that's 5. You prevailed and trekked onward past the now bloody terrain. Expensive, if feeble, flying creature. Great, and I assume flying is flying. The young wolf cub, but it grows into a wolf after a single turn. Let's go with more mechanics. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. Bwah, bwah, bwah. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Alright, thin the deck! It's my cat, though. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. So does this mean it gives me 2 cards, and I sack 1, and that it will now upgrade 1? That's what I assume. I believe in turtle power. Oh, shit! A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the river snapper. Alright, we have a defensive flying turtle. We have a tiny turtle with wings. Could be a good investment opportunity. Alright. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Got it. It's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Alright, coyote and bat. Alright, so we're gonna need to get our river snapper out soon. I'm gonna sacrifice the stoat at every opportunity, man. Actually, let me back up, because we can actually plan these rounds out pretty plainly. You know, all about that stoat living. Let's kill the squirrel, play the back on the board. I'm not gonna kill him this time. I want to see what he has to say. Let me go ahead and ring that bell. Get him! Coyote and bat! My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. So, I have some rules questions. So my opponent has dealt 4 damage to me. So this is 3 damage, huh? So they're both flying, so they'll fly over. So if I deal 1 damage again, this is 4 minus 2 is 2, and they'll deal 6 damage. That's not enough. So, I mean, I'm actually gonna crack this open, because why not? Go ahead and kill the coyote. So we're going to go ahead and have back on the board doing its thing. Ding. Why did this fly past me? Oh. Flying doesn't work the way that I thought it did. Because I assumed that my flying guy would attack their flying guy, because that's how it works in Magic the Gathering, and it looks like when you fly, you just fly past everything. What do you know? Get up. Oh, no, I minimized. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, hold on. Get up from the table. Yes, by the way, this is one of these games where I don't want a single ounce of backseating, which is why Ghost Stalker kindly, politely, thoughtfully deleted the entire chat. That's terrific. Yes, no, because things that... This game, I totally understand what's happening. Because there's just not that many numbers. Totally get it. But I will frequently say, oh, so what's happening here? Oh, I see, it's that. Speaking rhetorically. If I say, hey, everyone who's watching, I literally want you to answer me this way, then you have permission. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. What? What? What the fuck? Sit back down, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna need, but be careful. I might time you out for backseating me, weird, bizarre Spectre man. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So, I assume this is 2 lives for a run. Adder. Skunk! The reviled skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. Waven. The conniving Waven, a blight upon the skies. Oh, shit. I thought that if I clicked, it would flip it back over. I was wrong. This is the sacrifice thing. I haven't been here yet, so let me go here. Came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Okay, so I assume that this is how you delete a card from the list? Fire warmed the poor stoat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the stoat away from the fire and left. Oh, I can scroll up to see my whole deck. What a basic deck. An encounter of death. Alright, so what's happening here? Gwizweebow. Let's see here. So we go squirrel here, and I assume that this is reach or flying defense. Cool, so then I'm going to summon skunk. This reduces the strength of incoming guys, but I think what I can actually do is... So this is permanent, 1 mana on the board. Oh, it reduces it by 1? Oh, get the fuck out of here. I thought it would be a... Oh, fuck! I want to see this. Sacrifice that does not perish. Oh, shit! Alright, well, I fucked up. Let's just do this turn again. Alright, figuring it out. me tell you something. You might not have known how much of a gamer I was, but a gamer I am. Let me tell you, just mass squirrel chumping. Moves after attacking, huh? Oh, shit. I'm getting that grizzly bee, baby. Oh, yeah. Pontiff says, you know you have a poll. How many times Dane and I will sacrifice cats on stream? Well, the answer is infinite, because I'll always have another. So good. Excalibur Z says, I've been playing this game on my Surface Pro and had no idea how smooth the frame rate was intended to be. That's right. I have a Pro Gamer PC built to run at full optimized max settings. Indie games. That's how it's done, man. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleating. Yeah? Choose one. Aww. Alright, we haven't gotten this one yet. Oh, another one. Why not? Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items you carried on. Alright, cool. So I assume that this means I can use as many of these items as I want. Because if I get to another backpack spot, then we're fine. The trees seem to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector! In each turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. Alright. This skunk fucking sucks, man. I don't want this nonsense. Well, I mean, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play the fucking squirrel, like 100%, but... Dude, let's just crack this goat out, huh? So I want to see how these mechanics work, right? If I sacrifice this and place it here, do I have leftover blood? No! Well, I just learned how the whole game works. I think we can take some damage. Now, I don't know if the scales are actually scales or whether it's just first to 5. I see. Now, as an inquiry, if I... Oh, yeah, I need to draw a card first. Well, let's draw from here. If I sacrifice... If I play this... Oh, it actually doesn't... It's literally the total number of creatures sacrificed. Well, shit. Jesus, it's just so dramatic. Alright, we're just gonna end the turn. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Dude, that music, I love that blown out audio. Burrower, when an empty space would be struck, a card bearing this sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the squirrel here. And I'm going to play the River Snapper by sacking these two and going here. I love that I'm just building on top. Oh wait, he just flies right the hell over. Actually, I don't fully know how these mechanics are gonna work. Let's go ahead and just... So he's flying over. He doesn't kill this. So this does attack my guy. Let's just get a squirrel. Let's put a squirrel here. That's pretty cool. Like, what happens with this thing that's going to be played? Does it replace that? Good dog. So it looks like this is just stuck back there, huh? So I'm going to end this turn, because this guy's going to get eaten up anyways. Blunk. So let's draw from here and try to get our cat. Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't like this one bit. Oh, I still have to sack one to get the guy. Ugh. Alright, let's break this bottle open. Here we go. Alright, passing through. Alright, let's get some mana on the board, man. Let's sack this cat. Right in there, please. Yeah, this is actually, you know, let's clog this board up, you know? So this is something that is, like, really interesting. Is this whole, like, board clogging stuff's going on. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Let's get this squirrel down, baby. And then, you know what? Let's bring out the dog. I also want this boulder down, huh? So I go cat, squirrel. Good dog. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Salting Guillotines. I see different cards every time someone plays this. This is as much as I've seen. Dude, I love blown out audio that... Like, I am into that shit. Now, let me tell you. This moment right here reminds me of one of the best stories ever of me playing Magic the Gathering. So I've played Magic for a long time, and one of the things that Magic the Gathering does is what's called a pre-release. Basically, they drop new cards about 4 times a year, and every time they're doing a new drop, a week or two before they're released in full, you can go to your local card shop and you can play in a pre-release event. You get 6 packs of cards, you crack them open, you build a deck, you play with people, it's a lot of fun. But Magic is the sort of game where, like here, there's a lot of symbols and there's a lot of numbers, but Magic the Gathering really is a card game that says each card describes how it breaks the rules. And so, as you start playing, more and more and more and more, you learn that, yeah, it starts simply, it gets complex, and then they had to do all this extra work to figure out these corner cases. This card says it breaks the rules in way A. This card says it breaks the rules to say not A. How do these things resolve? The answer is there's like a 500-page rule book for all the corner cases there. And once upon a time, I was at a pre-release playing, and this guy who couldn't have been older than 12, 13, came with his younger sister. Couldn't have been older than 8 or 9. And they were playing, and he kept being this person. He kept being like, okay, so you cast a lightning spell to zap my guy. I'm going to cast a spell to protect it. And she goes, no, he's dead. And he's like, well, no, because in response to this, because the actions go on the stack and resolve in opposite order. And she said, you're lying. You're making things up. I killed him. Like, she lost her little mind. He's dead. She just kept screaming loud, I killed him. He's dead. And I was looking at that and I was like, that is the game. That's the game. It sounds like an endless tower of made-up bullshit. It's perfect. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? As long as it's working in my favor, no. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. I'm gonna draw this. He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. Racked. Oh, yeah. This spot? You sure? Yeah? Yeah? Ghost Argus says timeout, Stoat, 9 seconds. Stoat, let's stop being so rude. I would really appreciate something a little bit more constructive in chat today. That is a bizarre twist. Dag nabbit my mule. By the way, and for any non-Americans in chat, since we are still in EU time, in American history, there was lots of periods of the United States not stretching coast to coast, but being just the east half. And what drew a lot of people to go west was the potential to get gold. And in a bizarre way, it has been compared a lot to people buying shitloads of graphics cards to mine cryptocurrencies of various shapes and forms. That's prospect. Gold prospect. Give me squirrels, baby. Oh, this little skunk lockdown is tight. Raven. What's this? Sharp quills. Its card bearing this sigil is struck. The striker is then dealt a single point of damage. Nice. Just gonna bop it. Oh, it moves in front of every fucking thing. What? Bing bong. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Gold, I've struck gold, I guess. Bloodhound. When an opposing creature is placed opposite an empty space, a card bearing this sigil will move to that empty space. Alright. Get him. The battle had taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation began to set in. Oh my god. What? Squirrel? So we got a Waven. Hold on, I need thinky. So we need to kill this guy. I think Porcupine is fine there. How much health does this have? 3, so it would be ideal if we could get a Grizzly down, but we can't for the time being. So I think that what I do is I just play the Porcupine. Do we have enough squirrels? Nope. Gotcha. What the fuck? It's a 2-2? Get the fuck out of here, this fucking game. What the fuck? Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Fuck is this? You've got to be shitting me. This is ridiculous. What the shit? Oh my god. Wait, why did it just wiggle? A thorny rebuke. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Huh. Squirrel. 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 Pretty sure we are super fucked. Grizzly here. Da-da-da. There. Dude, 3 cause grizzlies. Fucked up. What's what symbol? This is... If a creature would attack a card bearing this sigil, it does not. Oh! Oh! More gold for me. Oh my god. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We'll work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. Alright. Well, I think Wolf was very reliable. Grizzly fucking sucked, man. Grizzly was like a real piece of trash. Oh. Let's go with Grizzly, because he's bigger, and I'm... Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Cost of 2 blood from the wolf. Another time I'll use its power and health of the numbers. The wolf. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Ooh, Infinite's really good. Sigil of many lives from the cat. I never did ask you your name. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, looks like 16 is the last one. Witty Adrian, can you pick a number between 3 and 16 for me? Can you pick a number between 3 and 16 for me? I'd really appreciate that. Because we have to name the card. 12! 12 is a perfect number. When I call your name at me and declare a letter, only one of the 26 letters of the alphabet, nothing other than those 26 letters. You can't be like, an apostrophe! No, 26, A to Z, that's it. First one from Rex Nububus. Or Nubibus. Rex Nubibus. Give me the first letter, Rex. Rex, you also left me a nice long message. Can you copy-paste that? Hit me with it again, because chat's about to get crazy. Chat's about to get crazy here. We're going to do 12 letters. 12 letters at a time. Rex Nubibus. Or Nubibus. Or Nubibus. Rex, you gotta hurry. You have like 3 seconds. I say B. Perfect. Excellent. That's exactly correct. City Fires. Can you give me the second letter, City Fires? Give me the second letters. What is my name? It's a B. 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 Please, is that an uppercase I or a lowercase L? Let's see. Is this a... It's an I. All right, it's bye. Bye. Stellar Joe. Please give me the third letter. We're bye. Give me the third letter. Oh, right now, we're bye. And remember to @me. If you don't, I'll skip you. Stellar Joe, @me. L. Bill. Perfect. Jamie J. Kitten says, how amazing. Well, it's about to become more amazing because Jamie J. Kitten, you are going to be selecting the fourth letter of Bill. Bill, what? I mean, this is important. I just died. This is like my card. And I'm Bill. Jamie J. Kitten. Let's get it going. Bill what? L. Bill. I love it. Excalibur Z, who was tragically hacked last week. Oh, broke my heart. Excalibur Z, @me. We have 8 more letters to go of Bill. Many of you may know a Bill, and Bill is actually short for the abomination that we're going to create together. Excalibur Z. Remember, don't succumb to peer pressure. Really close your eyes, listen to your heart, and try to find the right letter. You're absolutely right. It's Bilk. That's correct. Kanan Flaxvine, can you get me the 6th letter in the name? Bill K. Kill Bilk. Kill Bilk. Volume Milk. N. Bilkin. Bilkin. Good old Bilkin. All right, wow, that's, I mean, low on vowels. I wonder if we're going to encounter any. Strider 7, can you give me the next letter? Letter 7 from heaven. Letter 7 from heaven, Strider 7. Oh my god, and the bribes are coming in already. Bilk, no. Bilk, no. Bilk, no. All right, so first of all, we have some bribes. And your Serial GG's gifted us 5 subs. Serial GG, can you give me the 8th letter? We love corruption here. We're certainly pro paying me money to get you the attention that you so deserve. So right now we're Bill Nah, Serial GG, Bill Nah, Bilk Knob, Bilk Knob. It's got to be a B. It's Bilk Knob. I didn't realize it's actually a silent K. It's Bill Knob. Of course, Serial GG. That's the perfect letter. I knew that this kind of collaboration was going in the right direction. Joe Lock 314, can you give me letter number 9, please? It's very important to me that we hit this 9th letter hard. It's good for branding. We have good old Bill Knob. Where's Joe Lock 314? Joe Lock. I'm hoping that you can me with the right letter here. Let's go with R. Bill Knobber. Bill Knobber. Well, I mean, it depends on what's coming up next. Depends on what's coming up. It could, because like we thought it was Bilk, but then we learned that it was Bill Knob. This is really good. Sure Sign just gifted 10. Wow. Sure Sign gifting 10 subs. I would love for you to name the 10th letter. That's terrific. Right now we have Bill Knobber. And Sure Sign is going to give us letter number 10. There's only 3 letters left, 10, 11, and 12. That's just math. Sure Sign, we await the arrival. Ooh, an A! Bill Nabra, of course. Bill Nabra Kadabra. Ah, that's terrific. We can't fit the Kadabra in there. But right now we have Bill Nabra, and we need 2 more letters. 2 more letters. 6th Rock, good to see you today. Can you give me letter 11 from heaven? Bill Nabra. Bill Nabra. Really, I'm gonna need that one. 6 is S. Bill Nabras. And there's 1 more letter. There's the final letter. And Tetroons, who gave us 7 from heaven earlier on. Tetroons, can you close this up? We have Bill Nabras. What's the final letter, Tetroons? Bill Nabras. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Look into your heart. Look into your heart and then me, Tetrans. Look into your heart. H. Bill Knobrash. But I prefer if you call me Bill. My parents were pieces of shit. They named me Bill Nobrash. Just call me Bill, please. Good old Bill Nobrash. Let me tell you, this is why democracy has led to so much success, especially lately. Look at what we all came up with together. We have good old Bill Nobrash. That's fantastic. That's really, really good. I never did ask your name. Well, I go by Sean, but my mother named me Bill Nobrash. Let me just hit the enter button. There it is. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. It's so funny if it, like, snatched my webcam. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. Oh, I thought this was a no bones day kind of game. Rex Nubibus says, we gotta read this from Rex Nubibus, who kicked us off with a powerful B that led to Bill Nobrash. Says, repost as requested. Hi, Day9. Something you said in the Boros token video uploaded today really stood out to me, and I wanted to stop it and acknowledge it. I recently made the jump to starting my own business, a tapas bar. Wow, that's tough, man. Fuck yeah, especially in a pandemic. You got this shit. Says, and I've struggled with encountering things I don't know how to do. It's scary as hell, but what you said yesterday is absolutely right. That it doesn't matter because I will learn. I just need to accept it and the feeling of unease that comes with it. Oh yeah, I'm a big believer in this. I'm a big believer in the idea that if you feel underqualified or like you don't belong in a certain work or challenge situation, if you're really having that struggle, don't worry, just take the time to learn it. Most people don't know most of the stuff in their jobs. It'll all just take time. It all boils down to time. All right, it's a no bones day. Resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Ah. A rattler. Possum costs 2 bones. Dude, I'm gonna put the squirrel here. I'm gonna end the turn. I wanna see those bones. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose it until it is spent or the battle ends. Great. Perfect. So I play a squirrel. Here. I then sacrifice a squirrel for a stoat. And I play the possum here. Get him, possum. What is this thing? Bullfrog, flying defense, of course, has reach. Oh my god, this guy is like, he's chatty. He's catty and chatty. Dick, dick, dick. Ah, ow. Dick, dick, dick. Alright. Squirrel. Place here. Take squirrel. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Ooh. Ooh! Reminds me of a book called Daughter of Smoke and Bone, where you get wishes from teeth. So good. I forgot your figurine. You can unlock more in the season battle pass. Whoa, whoa. get up and fetch it for me. It is beside the safe. What? Huh. Huh. This is pretty sweet. Ooh, mighty leap. Ah. Bifurcated strike. Huh. I did it! Dude, I think that a lot of these elements are so cool. I love these sort of rule-breaking elements that live in the game. Super sick. Wolf, possum, stoat, bullfrog, rattler. That needs 6 bones. 4 bones. Unkillable cockroach turns to your hand after dying. Just gonna get the rattler. I'm gonna be a basic baby. You know, you're free to get up again. Keep your blood flowing. Alright, I'm just going to keep playing the game for now. I mean, that's really interesting. Let's go to the trash can. Maybe there's trash pandas in there. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Oh, only get the one? Shits. Oh, I already have pliers here. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Oh, I just saw my chat get cleared. Did I lose connection or was it Ghost Stalker? It was fucking Ghost Stalker. Yeah, and again, we're a spoiler-free chat. Spoiler-free chat. And if you are feeling a little concerned that you may have upset some of us, don't worry one bit. Coyotes for 2 seem actually quite bad, so I'm gonna actually put a squirrel out and just stoat on this side. Okay. Yes, me lord. Okay. Swollen's a spoiler, you're awesome. Quickly, Ghost Stalker, ban Swollen! I tease, I love teasing so much. Oh, God. So I have an inquiry. So we have dealt 1 damage. My opponent has dealt 4 damage. 4 minus 1 is 3. When I deal another one, that's 4 minus 2 is 2, and my opponent will deal 2 more, so I conjecture that I will live because I think that it's 5 more damage than you have received. I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe. And I want to test that hypothesis right now. Highly nice. You may accept my surrender. Or you may finish this match the slow way. Nice. Woo! Alright, we get a card for the bard. Elk? The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, the card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. At the end of the owner's turn, the card bearing the sigil will move in the direction. Now, I don't know the exact turn order, because now here is an actual question. This is an actual question I have for chat. Let's say that we have this is exactly where it is, and there is a creature here. Does it attack, then scoot, or does it scoot, then attack? That's an actual question. Moves after hitting. Attack, then scoot. Terrific. I think that probably the best card here is Bill Nobrash. Yeah. Do I want an item? Do I want to do some sort of upgrading? Do I want to power up a card? I'm going to power up Bill Nobrash, you know? Group is starving. There is room for a creature around the fire. The warmth will enhance its power. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Jesus. Roof cub. A little pain in Spain makes sense. Creatures adjacent to a card bearing this sigil gain 1 power. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and snag a squirrel. Let's go ahead and take a squirrel and place it here. And then let's go ahead and get Bill Nobrash. I can actually... 6 of these things, huh? It's no bones day. Alright. So I can sack Bill Nobrash and he'll come back, huh? Well, that sucks. But I have an idea. So, I have a question for myself. Oh, its power got boosted by 2? Fuck, I'm such a fucking fuck. Shit, fuck. Oh my god. Can't believe I've done this. Alright, squirrel in a bottle. You hate to see it. God. Got him. Rainbow QTV knows what I'm talking about. I can't believe I've done this. Aw, fuck. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. Alright. I'm going to assume that the rest of this game is as good as this. I'm going to assume this. Because I feel like this is a marvelous example of the execution mattering more than the idea. You know what I mean? Because, like, for instance, right here, I obviously am seeing a lot of card gamey type things, card gamey deck buildery type things. I am seeing some escape roomy type things. I am seeing a horror vibe, and I am seeing a tabletop role-playing dungeon master / game master person acting out different roles. Like, the assemblage of them is really what matters. And, like, I'm kind of saying this in response to how frequently there is a comment in gaming communities or of game developers or of just, frankly, people of any walk of life who say, oh, yeah, I totally thought of that idea. And I even said that and I pushed for that and it, like, didn't happen. Or it did and it did, they just needed to do it this way. It's actually so hard to get all this stuff to play together right, because at no point do I feel like there's discordance going on between these things. Like, I've been playing for about 1 hour now, about 1 hour of playing, and I am intrigued by the fact that I'm in this room. I am curious about Stoat, who's talking to me. How often have you heard of a game that it feels like it's trying to do 3 different things at once? And in the reviews, they say it couldn't decide whether it wanted to be an action game or a survival game. It had all the mechanics, but they didn't play well together. It's just really nicely, seamlessly blended together. Solar says 3, right? 3 different things. You're like 5 different things. Serial GG says movies more than games, to be honest. Serial GG, what the fuck is a movie? Okay? Serial, what are you talking about? What's a movie? Anyways, take a pelt free of charge. See the quality. You'll need more teeth for that one. You're leaving already? Yo, please consider me pelts. Sure, I'll take a rabbit pelt. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. No, this way. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight. The hungry. Warm a creature by a fire, enhancing its health, said one. Yeah. Because I have some questions about this. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Good old Bill Nabrash. They were all drooling, and they wanted me so bad. Caw-caw! Girl, what you gonna do with all them stumps? Okay, so let's see here. Spooky burrower. When the empty space would be struck, card bearing the sigil will move to that space, receive the strike instead. Okay. Wonder what these symbols mean. I assume it's like no attack. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna ring that bell. Good old Bill Nabrash. Huh? Alright, so I'm gonna try to cast this. My stump can't be sacrificed, huh? So I'm in that case, I'm gonna put this here because I want to kind of see what happens. Put one here. Seems equivalent to me. Oh, I for some reason thought I was at 0. Okay. Yeah, I was so focused on what was going on with the my little babies. Okay, cool. Encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Ooh, I love the word mollified. That's so good. I love the word mollified. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Start with your rare... Oh, okay. So, even though one of my pelts died... Well, this is good, because this is one of the tests that I was running, right? Even though one of my pelts was attacked and killed, it stayed in the deck. It died on the battlefield, but it stayed in the deck, and what we're selling is something that is in the deck. Trade you any of these. Take your time. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. The dam is defined as 0 power, 2 health. So that's a really good delay card, huh? Warn? Oh, shit! Sure hope that one's good. Bees then once card bearing sigil struck a bee is created in your hand. Bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Let's try this. Why not? These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Alright, great. Let's do this thing. So that way I can read what my cards do. Yeah. So this is the card that I'm going to choose to... Alright, so let's get a bullfrog out there, huh? So we're sacrificing that. Wait. So this is the thing that... So here's the thing... You know what? Let's upgrade this stoat, baby. What has the most health? I think it is the stoat. Fucking stuff my stoat full of bees. What an honor. Yeah! I'm gonna give you one more chance. To get your... What? How does it go? Ugly? Yellow? Ah, what does he say? Before I pump your guts full of lead. Except I'm gonna pump his guts full of bees. No good keister. You're ugly, yellow, no good keister out of here before I pump your guts full of lead. Keep the change, you filthy animal. That movie holds up so well. I gotta get water. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Maybe even less. 1, 2, 3. Hello. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberating between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It's your dungeon master. Plus prospector. Hee-haw. get some more bones. Never doubt the fecundity of rabbits. Alright. One, two, three, four. So, I think I just literally win, right? So, I mean, we're gonna need to draw this. Good dog. So, I have some questions. So this will be good. All right, so far so good. There's gold in them cards. I forgot about that fucking part. Ugh. My fucking teeth. I need to get some wascoey wabbits. God, I love that audio so much. Alright. So we need to get a squirrel. We're gonna need to get a boulder. We need to place the boulder here. Yeah, you see? Yeah. Squirrel. Squirrel. Clickety-clackety. Getting all smackety. I don't remember what's in here. Bullfrog. One of the greatest game companies of all time. Ba-da-da-da-da. Dag nabbit. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, the beavers. Draw a card is the power-uppers. We should take one of these. Oh, it's an opossum. Mole's just a great blocker. I'll put my possum here, right? Oh, your teeth come from overkill damage. Oh! Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Cool. We got past the first act. And it's only because, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a professional Magic the Gathering gamer. I mean, it's like not a big deal. But like, it's the reason I'm able to do this on my second go at things, right? I'm sure if there was an Olympics for this game, I would be on the podium. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, I'm just saying. I've really been watching The Great and the Emperor Peter. I've just been inspired by the fact that that man is absolutely unrepentantly confident in all situations. It's astounding. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Oh! Choose carefully. Gek. The uninspiring Gek, perhaps you can find a use for it. Good. Urayuli. Long elk? Huh. Can I see my deck at all? I kind of want... I'm in the mood for that long elk, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and hang on to it. Voice of the Plebs is surely, given your Hearthstone background, you understand the value of a 4-mana 7/7. It's a good remark. With the sound of the Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, You carried onwards. You can just scroll up to see your deck. I tried. You couldn't do it on that screen, tragically. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Just gonna stretch my back for a second. Oh. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go to this kitty cat. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke. Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours, in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. Okay? But first, you will choose a trial. Trial of Power. 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. Trial of Wisdom. 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. Trial of Bones. Must get 5 bones combined to pass. So this is just like, do you know your deck? I think we have... This is draw 3 cards. 1, 3, 2. So I think this is the most, because if it's draw 3 cards, the only combination that lets us lose the health is if I draw this and this and a 2. So this is 1, because with 4 power, we have several 1s and 0s. So if it was like 1, 0, 1, we lose. If it was 1, 0... Yeah, I think that... Oh wait, this is bone cost. Oh shit. It's not power, it's bones. It's power. Yeah, so I mean, it's... There's 1, 2, 3 bone cards, and that's it. So I would have to draw 2 of the 3 bone cards to hit this. Any 2 of the 3 successfully do it. Any 2 of the 3 successfully do it. But that's it. 3 sigil cards, I literally need to go... I need to avoid this and this and this. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the probability of drawing that is 7 over 8 times 6 over 7 times 5 over 6, and then 1 minus that would give you the probability of hitting... of not drawing these, aka drawing 3 sigils. But the probability of drawing 4... Elk has 2 sigils, to be fair. Oh. Changes it a little bit. Okay, so Bones is not it. But then we look at the power. So it would need to be 0, 1, and 1. It would need to be drawing 3 of these. So if I draw this, or this, or this, we just instantly win. Probably this. Let the trial of power begin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! 1 from the Bill Nobrash. You have passed the trial. Ship it. The beast itself. It was. Ooh, River Snapper. What does this mean? Why is this stapled here? River Snapper. Infinite. The inhabited River Snapper joins your menagerie. Alright, what gets boosted? Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. Alright, let's go with Bill Nobrash again. Actually, this is an interesting one. Yeah, get strong, baby. Summon those bees! Took it. Grand Fur. What's coming up next? Kingfisher? Waterborne? Alright. Good job avec la défense. The bullfrog's gonna die next turn. So I do have a question though, because this is a test. Oops, probably should have had you here, huh? That's fine. So my question is, if this gets sacrificed, does it come back as a 1/6, or does it come back with whatever health that it has? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to sacrifice it again. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I will be ultra specific if I want to know from you. It's a trap. I have the most expensive pelts. 3. I mean, I like buying stuff, so I'm just gonna buy stuff. This is good. Can't actually scroll up, huh? Just keep buffing shit, man. Dude, I'm gonna get this stoat, man. This stoat's gonna be chocked full of bees. Please, no. Get in there. Dude, look at him! Dude, he has so many bees. He's full of bees. He's a healthy bee boy. Okay. Got a good old Bill Nobrash. It's Kingfishers. Oh, we have Bat! So, this doesn't mean, though, that they're... Okay, dang. Okie dokie. So I'm going to... So, if I understand this correctly, this will hit this, is that right? Nice. Bing and a bong. Dude, I love these infinite sacrifice boys. I might actually be able to do my test. Damn. I want to sacrifice this and see if it comes back as a 4/4. Or what? Nice. Lots of teeth. Oh, I get to delete a card? You know I'm all about that shit. If I just click here, does it let me go? The Mantis? Beehive? I'm just gonna get the bees. Oh, please let me delete a card, man. This is so great. This is so great. You came across familiar stones, but there's something different you just wanted me to delete. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, just kill him. Get out of here. You callously slaughtered the opossum. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by a sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord? You'll start each battle with 1 extra bone? Bone boon. You shook off the viscera of the poor opossum and carried onwards. I just cannot get comfortable in this chair today. Just lower this again. Alright, boom. Smart or something. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Total misplay. Oh, shut up. Not the bees. Oh, shit, yeah. Alright, can't see the front side of this? Alright. This bullfrog will deal damage to the river otter, I believe. Oh shit, this is not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted a... Oh shit, alright. Alright. I think I lose if I don't do that. Doesn't hit him. So, how much do I have? I have 4. I have enough for this long guy. We have Bill Nobrash. We can play the long elk. Is this right? Am I understanding the mechanics correctly? Let's get a squirrel. Let's put the squirrel here. Put the beehive here. There you go. Alright, great. Did Alright. I see the error of my ways. I did it. This? And I'll probably go to the right, huh? Awesome. Bullfrog. Rat King. Yeah, I think I want something that actually spends. Because I have like a lot of ways of generating. Let's do this. Powerful item. If you do necessarily, you may cut up one of my cards with these. What is this? Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Cut a card. Alright. Alright. Wait, why? My boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. Okay, fine. Jesus. One flame, you either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. Foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. Perfect. Alright, I mean, we're getting there. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. Pulled a hook from the pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler, go fish. Give me those bones, baby. We need bones, man. Oh, that was actually a super misplay, right? Because it'll fly over forever. Fish. We don't need an actual card. I sure wonder what this means. I mean, we're gonna find out what this mechanic means real fast. What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. Dude. I guess this pile? So this is never gonna die, huh? How do I see the score best? Is there a way to see what the score is? Mm-hmm. $273? Wait, what? Oh, shit. Okay. What do I even fucking want to do here? Oh, he doesn't go back and take this one? Okay. Today I learned. Ugh. Yeah. I think that's just death, huh? So if I do this, what happens? Alright. Okay. This is about the play that I see. Why didn't you take this one? Huh? Why didn't you take... Okay. Oh, it just wasn't... Okay. Okay. Let's go, rabbit pelts. Okay. It's a good thing that I put the smoke in that bottom left one now. Oh shit, Alright. Fish. What are these things? Bait buckets, huh? Ever look in the rule book? Definitely. Passcode scrawled in there. They were looking up the bullfrog sigil? Yeah, I mean, yeah, 273. So if I end this turn, it looks like nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna end the... well... Oh, you're fucking kidding me! Alright. How would we do this thing? I'm slightly confused as to how exactly this is going to pan out, but I'm going to give this one a shot. Okay. So this is... so I need to be able to deal 5 damage, and I have 5 damage, right? Because I can cut up this one. And then I can just put a B here. Have a belt there. Nice. Holy shit, that was a ridiculous fight. Let me relight your candles. Boom! It's actually really nice that you only have to deal 5 damage. Very well. I may choose a rare card. Because it means that, like, there's a lot of card games that I've played where I'm like, oh, look, I'm fucked. Like in Trials of Fire. It's me, the Mole Man. good God, the Mole Man is incredible. Child 13. Poor band child. It does not die on sacrifice, but do you have the heart to try? Always. You fucking kidding me? Every single time. Pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Things between Mole Man and Pack Rat. I have several Go Infinites. Pack Rat or Mole Man? Pack Rat or Mole Man? I like choices. Do it for Doug. Do it for Doug the Mole Man. Hell no, man. I like items. Although I do like Doug. I don't know if any of you know the story. If you watch any amount of Twitch, you'll hear streamers talk about the fact that, like, guys, it's so great to see you. I really, you make my day, etc., etc., etc. That is no bullshit. No matter how, and the things that streamers do have a tendency to repeat themselves, like the story I'm about to tell. If you watch me at all, I've told the story like 6 times in the last few weeks. But I spend all day streaming, and like the only people that I consistently see are you. In fact, you are often a bigger consistency in the lives of many streamers than many of their friends. Like, I have friends. I'll hang out with them, but not as frequently as people here. Like, Ghoststalker is here, like, often. Ghoststalker's been here several days in a row, in fact. I see and have interactions with Ghoststalker more than, my friends that work all day while I'm working, this sort of thing. It's, so, as time goes on, you really, 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 really get the chance to know and regularly see people, right? Like, there's Randy Potato Feet, a.k.a. Number One Bot. I know Randy Potato Feet's old alias. Because the Number One Bot used to come and be like, my God, you're looking great today, Sean. I was like, oh my God, I'm very insecure about how I look, so that feels great. Right? And I mean, like, we got names here. We got Tog TMW, got Witty Adrian, Zamru 713, Totoro, Mittens the Cat. You've been here forever, right? So there's this one viewer named Doug the Mole Man who's been fucking here forever. Who's been here for fucking ever. And every Monday, there is a adventure game show I do with my friends called Mostly Walking. And we play the adventure games that are really old school, point-and-click adventure games, inspired by the early Sierra and LucasArts ones. The King's Quest series, Grim Fandango, Full Throttle, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, The Dig, right? Myst, Return to Zork. These are the kinds of games that I grew up playing that, frankly, Inscryption is tapping into a little bit of that, but I'll come back to that in a moment. But Doug the Mole Man used to come in and Mostly Walking and would say, I look forward to getting the chance to meet you at some point. And I'm like, yeah, no, if you're ever at a convention. And he's like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'd really like to meet you in real life. Like, maybe come by where I live. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, maybe from traveling in the area, and you happen to live there, just let me know, because I meet up with people all the time. And so we were playing a game called Sam & Max Hit the Road. It's a game I played through as a kid. I played through all the old LucasArts games. But Sam & Max Hit the Road is just famously really, really funny writing and really, really funny characters. And in fact, it's one of the precursor Telltale games before The Walking Dead really detonated the popularity of Telltale. Sam & Max Save the World. In fact, we're playing through right now on Mostly Walking. And so there is a location called the Tunnel of Love in Sam & Max Hit the Road. And in Tunnel of Love, you short circuit the rail that's bringing you along, and you step out onto one of these sort of Tunnel of Love, like one of the ride sections, and you go into the back, and there's a character, there's a mole man back there, and he goes, hi, I'm Doug the Mole Man. And Doug the Mole Man was fucking watching the chat and goes, finally, really excited to get a chance to meet you. Hi. And I was just like, what the fuck? Holy shit. I mean, Doug the Mole Man is like an 80-month sub, right? Like, has been just hanging out, doing this like the longest possible con ever. The longest, just forever, just held it in. Not just be like, oh, I'm named after a character in an adventure game. I mean, it was actually kind of ridiculous. It was like top tier, top ranker kind of moment. It was fantastic. You can go back and you can literally watch, mostly walking, Sam and Max hit the road. And you can zoom forward to the Tunnel of Love and you can see that moment. Is there a VOD for that moment? Yeah, it's all uploaded to my YouTube. I don't have the time to look at it because I'm fucking playing a game right now. Considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me see. Terrific. A frigid gust of wind billowed unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. So here's what I mean by the constraints changing, right? You have a map, you journey on the map. This is a tried and true mechanic. Letting me fork off would be a minor break. Where if I did something in this mission and then I could go this way, but literally being able to do this. This is a break of the constraints, right? Your goal appears to be to continue to progress forward in this. And this often your goal as a player is like so subconsciously programmed into you, you don't think of it. I wandered around this room and was like, huh, what the fuck? And then I wasn't sure what to do. And then I just went, oh, okay. And just went down and kept playing through to satisfy the goal of moving forward in this, right? Totally clear. But when this happens, this breaks the constraints of everything. This makes everything... Suddenly it's not entirely clear what the constraints are. And what are more examples of wonder and mystery that I mean in this game, right? So, very classic mystery, what's behind the door? Hey, Patrick Rothfuss, I love the mystery that you've set up with the sealed door in the library. I would love to read the third book, right? I don't mean that as a knock or any of that other sort of garbage where people are just like, hurry up and write. Blah. I mean, this is a very famous example in literature of a locked door making me wonder every few weeks, are there any updates on that book? Any updates on that book? Any updates on that book, right? We have some flickering lights here. Let me actually just pull my camera away like this for anyone that has issues with flickering lights. But what is behind this door? This is not merely a locked door in a game. There's lots of locked doors in games. There's lots of locked doors in games. It's the fact that it's a locked door in a card game, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It's really unclear. If you played Control, there is a visual effect that keeps showing up that it's not clear what that visual effect means. It's not a trope. It's not a mechanic that's common. So now, we have 273 as the numbers that were written. Stinkbug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. This is again, a really simple example of what I was talking about before. That mystery that I cherished so much in these old graphic adventure games where goals, obstacles / constraints, players' tools. What's creating that sense of wonder and mystery? It's a lot of times when the constraints are breaking or bending in different ways. Like this is where the name of the card goes. This is a tool that has some sort of personality to it in terms of art, but is not a character. It's turning into a character. It's really, it's very effective. It's very effective. Put that away. Let me actually see if I can do something. Let's alter deck. Alright. Great. Cool. We were able to turn that off. So we also have a key. What? Oh, I see. I need to deal 5 total damage across the scale. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. So I need to deal 5 damage. Do I understand the rules enough? So I assume that. So this has flying defense. What is this? What does this mechanic mean? So, I think to understand that mechanic, I want to go like this and look like this. What does this mean? Loose tail? When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. Okay, so I see. So, instead of dying, you chop its tail off. And then it runs to the right because you have 2 objects now. Frees up the space. Okay, so what happens if I just fight? And what if I actually do this? Okay, so it actually just doesn't do anything. This is affixed in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? What? Huh. I mean, I feel like this seems like a slight visual bug here, because this says it can go up. This indicates that it couldn't, but the UI is kind of confusing me, because like these arrows make it seem like it could be. Okay. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, we'll add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. So I want to see this. Because this is what the setup that I had before, but it wasn't letting me. If I do this. Okay, so. Because I understand that this is 1 unblocked, 3 unblocked, 1 unblocked for a total of 5. So if I do this, it should be 2. Oh, it's 1 only? So I assume that then the action is going left to right when these kinds of splits are happening. So I assume that what happens when I do this is that this 1 goes through, this 2 deals damage to this, which creates a tail and a guy. This gets blocked and that 1 occurs. This would be 2. Got it. It's just not animating everything for me. So this thing is fixed here to kind of show me how the tail mechanic works if I didn't know. So this should be 4. Alright, I get it. Okie dokie. What does antaloning mean? Let's do the easy way. The value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. So this is a worker ant that has 2 health, and if I have multi-ants... Ant Queen. Ant Spawner. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. So this could be a 3/3. And just to make sure, it's number of ants in the hand. Or, not the ants in the hand, it's the ant that's on their side of the table. And I assume when it means side of the table, it's not counting my hand. Okay, cool. You know, too, says, what's so hard to understand with no backseat gaming? Just don't talk about anything Day9 doesn't know yet. Well, you know, it's... I will defend people that inadvertently backseat. Because this is a social platform. I'm broadcasting. There's a fucking live chat. Of course people want to participate and engage and chat. And I've been pretty diligent about just not looking at chat for periods of times. Like, if I'm in a battle, I'll be narrating and asking questions, and people will probably be answering. I'm just not looking. And occasionally I just see chat just go, especially when I'm talking about future mystery and all this shit. So, I mean, also, people have different internal definitions of backseating. And because they have different internal definitions, they say, okay, so backseating would be telling him what to do. If I'm giving clarification on how a rule works, that's giving Sean the opportunity to understand things better so he can decide what to do. And some people would consider that backseating, some wouldn't. So, for any who have been timeouted or had a stern look from... I see, because if these die... If these die, so, like, if I did... Let's say this died. So this right now has 4 power. 4, but then if this dies, this would have 3, and then 2, and then 1. So we need to deal 5 damage. So, or I assume at least 5 damage. Okay. Right? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so this is 1 because it needs to be in a claw spot, huh? Got it. So this will deal damage, but this is full, so it doesn't get blocked. This will deal damage, but this is full, so it gets blocked. This is going to therefore deal 4 damage, which is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's not enough health. There's not, like, overkill damage here. But is there overkill damage here, like this? So it's just the 4 here. So if I pulled this back, this would be 3. I see. So it is actually just the number of ants that are in the claw roll. Claw roll. So I guess I misunderstood something, that overkill damage I thought went through. But I guess overkill damage only goes through to this one here. Okay. That is the understanding with which I work. So if I do this, this is 2 damage and 3 damage. Got it. Curious. I like solving puzzles. I mean, that's just the thing. So this is 1 damage back. This, I can't remember if this is... hits this and this? Actually, I don't even think I have a mantis. Tidal lock. So, alright, so this trifurcated will strike each opposing space to the left, right, and center. Left and right from the space across it. Okay, cool. Okay, so... I'm going to need the 3 damage in here. So if I deal like this... What? Why does this 3 not go through? It would imply that this thing's dying somehow. Why does this work this way? So let me briefly read bifurcate one more time. Because I think I understand what the puzzle's about. So carbon sigil will strike each opposing space left, right, and center of it. Bifurcated is a card-bearing sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. Because I think bifurcated strike means it doesn't hit the middle. Then Muffin says, can I right-click on these things in the middle? It doesn't look like it. So my understanding of this would be... So this, if this is here, my assumption is that it doesn't hit this middle one. So what I think is happening here is that this is going to hit here, and then it's going to hit here, but because this hits here, this has thorns, so it'll deal 1 damage back, killing this. So it deals a damage here, and maybe it deals this damage at the same time. Not 100% sure. But then there's nothing here, so that's fine. But then this will deal 3 damage. So this is why this says 3. If I push this one up... Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time will you understand its power. So, if I look at this, I assume that this is 1 damage here and there's nothing, 1 damage here and there's nothing, and there's 3 damage through, right? But here's where I don't understand. If this is here, this deals 1 damage here and 1 damage here. So, oh, this is if it takes any damage at all, not if it takes lethal damage. That must be the assumption that I was getting wrong. Oh, it's just struck. My brain recorded this as whenever it's killed. So I thought it was like 2 damage. Tail screen is placed and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. Alright, cool. So what was happening with this puzzle is that if this got hit at all, it would move to the right and block the 3 damage that we need. So what we need this to hit this and die. So it actually does go left to right. So it's going to go 1, 2, like that. So this resolves first. Means it never hits here. This has an empty spot and an empty spot, so that's 1, 2. This has an empty spot, so it's 1, 2, 3. Got it. Great. Ah. Okay. Alright, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. I love puzzles, man. I fucking love puzzles. The Trial of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Trial of Wisdom. 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. Trial of Power. 3 drawn cards must be at least 4 attack power combined to pass. So this is Blood, Sigils, Power. So if we want 4 blood, how many blood guys do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9 here. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 6 plus 7 is 13, 9 plus 9 is 18, so 13 out of 18 actually have blood on them at all. And, okay. Sigils. How many have sigils? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And then power. This doesn't even have power, right? So this is 1, 2, 3. Like, here's an actual question that I have. Here's an actual question. If I revealed Worker Ant and Queen Ant as 2 of the picked, does this have power 2 in that case? Or similarly, if I drew Worker Ant, Caged Wolf, Rabbit Pelt, this is no power, no power. Would this be power 1? I'm not entirely sure. I think count as 0. Okay. Alright, great. Okay, so this means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 have power at all. We need to hit past 4 power. So this is the best bet? Let the trial of blood begin. Too good at this, man. I'm just too powerful. 2 from the wolf, 2 from the river snapper, 2 from the pack rat. You have passed. You know, I want more bear payoffs, because we actually have a lot of, like, sacrifice infinite things. We have a lot of resource creatures. Frozen opossum. If frozen opossum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, frozen away. I don't know what frozen away means. Cut a card's always good. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. Ah. Let's do some fights, man. Alright, you again. Indeed! Huzzah! Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are indeed this time. We have Bill Nabrash. Yeah, fuck yeah, you guys named it that way. Oh my god, truly fantastic. Stinky. Let's get some bees, baby. Keep me alive. Two bone daddies, huh? Back in the game. Bip, 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 bip. Good old Bill Nobrash, huh? One of these. Pack rat, huh? Alright. Easy. Fucking whoops. Whatever. This is good enough. Squale. Bill Nobrash. Nice. Extra turn, huh? We kill, we deal some damage. Stop that. Well, hello, I'd love one. I want to get some extra teeth here, huh? I am in the mood for extra teeth. I think the way to do this. Kill the dog. Then we do 1, 2 to the mole. And then how many teeth do we have? So this is where we can do massive overkill. Did it. Oh, yeah. What? Bill Nobrash just subbed? Wait, I'm minimizing this. Bill Nobrash just subbed. It's so good to see you. Oh my god. It's Bill Nobrash just subscribed to us. At tier 1, not even using Twitch Prime, like dedicating money to that. Incroyable. Show me some exquisite pelts. I have put them on my belt. Hair pelts. What the shit? Corpse maggots. Gross. God, so Raven. I'm doing it. You'll have my gratitude. We are a pretty happy dude. Then I'm gonna go this way. Good, 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 good. I feel like I've hit some bugs. What's a caged wolf? When this dies, does like a wolf come out? Probably not. So this is... What card do I not want? What card is trash? I don't know this. Get out of here. Why not? What was that? I don't understand the card, so I'm getting rid of it. Easy. Thanks, Bone Daddy. Really excited when I sold my wolf in a cage. Everyone's like, that is really fucked up, Sean. I'm like, ugh, ugh. Uh-oh. We got a bird battle. It's me. Raven egg. Fledgling. And what is this? You guys thinkies, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna play the B on the stoat on the right here. You sure? This is whenever it is struck, and I don't know if striking is different than dealing damage. It's probably different. Oh, I'm definitely getting this. Now what is... If you think I'm not playing this card, you're fucking crazy. Why not? Let's just put it here. Let's see what happens. Bell ring. Okay, so that does turn into power. It looks like it was originally 2. Oh, it's probably equal to the number of times I've rung the bell. Should probably get stronger over time. For the number of times I've rung the bell before playing it. So probably the longer I wait on this, the bigger it gets. Let's go ahead and get this shit. And I have Parabee, so it looks like striking and striking back. It's all good. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a political ad campaign text. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It's Representative Jimmy. Get out of here, man. You know what? Anytime I get a political text, I immediately want to vote the exact opposite of what they just texted me about. If they were like, we want to put a ban on dropping children into vats of acid, I'd be like, I'm opposed to that. It made great characters in the Batman universe. Let's throw them in. You know? Like, come on. We don't have a second half of Fallout 1 unless we're dumping people into acid. Like, fuck off. This is my phone. What happened to technology where for some reason some douchebags in Silicon Valley were like, I have a great idea. If we annoy the fuck out of people and then we create a number that says, are people clicking on the thing that fucking annoyed them? That number is going up as we increase the annoyance button. I feel like if you took that attitude to your personal life, it would be like, man, the KPIs for this brand new relationship is equal to the number of texts I receive back from my girl. My God. The more text, the better relationship. The less text, the worse the relationship. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Big, long paragraph. Answer in shorter messages. Answer in shorter fucking messages so I can increase the total volume of text received. Hey, you haven't responded in 5 minutes. Is everything okay? You're not responding? Please respond. It's an emergency. She calls. Stop calling me. It's not an emergency. I need you to text me back. And she's like, dude, I'm done with this relationship. And then I'm like, what's so weird? I don't understand why people are quitting our platform. All the data suggests that we're doing everything great. All the data indicates that people are increasing engagement. My God, Jesus, get out of here. fuck out of here. The thing is that I'm not necessarily saying that any kind of notification is bad. I'm not saying that. In fact, I have Discord notifications on for certain people who message me. I have email notifications for particular things where people reach out to email me. That's great. That's fine. But what I really hate is this trend of technology, of behavior, where everyone is trying to out-annoy each other. Or I should say, annoy me more than their peers. It's so fucking obnoxious. Hate it. Throw the children into acid. Alright, let's... The war for attention. I know. Mango Tango Down says, can I send this rant to my company's marketing team? Please do. And hit me back with that data when you get back. Fuck is this game? What's happening in this game? We have a bird of the day here? Fucking hell. So flying, I can still crack flyers, huh? Worker ant, want. This is everything gets flying. So that'll die, so that'll make more bees. Alright. I'll pass my next turn. Bees. Bees. So if I end the turn, what do I get here? This is a boulder in a bottle. Great. More bees. Dude, stout with bees is fucking sick. Pass. Oh, we want a too legit to quit. A Warren? This makes bunnies. The fledgling, one bearing the symbol. This guy's fucking, he's so stinky. I can just chill a fucking turn, can't I? I'm gonna need to... This is gonna deal 2. I need to cast this fan, give everything flying. Because if I don't, I'll lose next turn. You flipped! Oh, you fucking elk-ass piece of shit. Oh my god, he flipped. It's fine, extinguish me. I hoped for more. Fuck you. Oh god, fuck. My pelts are clean. Damn, so sick. Thanks for your patience. Upgrade a thing, huh? Choose the thing. This is a mechanics question that I can't quite remember. Do I lose the one here and it gets imprinted on here, or is the one here copied into here? I just can't quite remember. I know I knew this at one point. Lose the bottom one. That's right, because I deleted the B. And also, second question, does it add the sigil, or does it replace the sigil? Just adds it, huh? Fucking just adds that shit, huh? Why not? Let's do it. Excellent. Fight me, bro. Alright, squirrel, raven, worker, ant, mole. Turkeys. Turkey time. So I should actually be thinking of this in a slightly different way, which is that the, boulder in a bottle? This floats. Everything floats down here. This is a shit start. Dang. Problem is that fucker's flying, man. Dude, I actually think we fucking lose right here. Shit. Alright. Alright, that's the game, huh? The mole's just gonna block and this is gonna fly over, huh? Yeah, that's all she wrote, huh? Damn. Alright. There it is. I literally saw the turkey vulture and was like, we are fucked, man. Alas, it is time for you to perish. Well, that's alright. Knew we made it quite a bit deeper. Made it quite a bit deeper. I realized I just needed more flying defense. We had the opportunity to do that, and that's great. We just did 2 runs. And I think it's time for a new name. Stay there. No need to move. I am afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? So, hey, Bill Knobrush. Does Bill Knobrush stay, or is there just a secondary? Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold your death card. You know what? It's not a real question. It's not a real question. Alright. Ants. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this was the cost? Fuck. Whatever. Shit. I'm not paying attention fucking at all. I just chose the ants. It's a disaster. You hate to see it. Alright, we're gonna make the same shit again. It's okay, it's fine. Oh my god. I thought it was the sigil. I thought it was the sigil that it wanted first. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it at the top said that. Ghost Stalker. I would be delighted to know a number between 3 and 16. A number between 3 and 16. This is actually very similar to our previous card, so it's fine. We did great. It's Ghost Stalker. Ghost Stalker's gonna be the one who chooses it. 9, my dude. Love to hear it. Hey, Tog TMW. Give me the very first letter of the name. Dog TMW. And when you do it, at me, my friend. At me, my dude. This is Poggers. I choose the letter Y. Oh, of course. We had Bill Nobrash. That's perfect. Jess 9000. Can you give me letter 2? We're at 2 out of 9. Now, this is not the strongest card. We could have done a cheaper cost than 2 blood, but this is fate. We were destined to win on a mediocre Nobrash. I choose N. In? Jesus Christ. Jess, I think it's beautiful. I mean, this person, we're 7 letters away from finding out the full name, but I will tell you that someone whose name begins YN definitely got beat up in elementary school. And it's thanks to you. All right, let's see here. Chartle, can you give me the 3rd letter, Chartle? I'd really appreciate the 3rd letter. To our poor, battle-hardened child that we're forming right now. What's the next letter, Chartle? What's the next letter? Let's get this baby some letters. Oh, definitely a G. Ooh, ying. Ying. Of course, like when you hit a bell and then chop off the first half of the audio, all you get is the ying. There it is. Hey, Amoral Zombie who bribed us earlier, do you want to give us the 4th letter? We love corruption here. We're big believers that if you gift me 5 subs, I give you 1 letter, but only if I call on you. Amoral Zombie says, we need some vowels? Well, that's great news. You get to be the one who chooses the next letter. Oh my god, Ingvar just subbed with Prime. Hey, Ingvar! Oh shit, Ingvar, we've been talking about the first 3 letters of your name. I'm really embarrassed right now, Ingvar. I didn't know there was a single name like that existed anywhere, but there you are. Let me begin by saying on behalf of all of us, we're super duper sorry. We're super duper sorry, Ingvar. I just want to say welcome. What a beautiful start to your name. Wow. Let me be honest. If I met you in real life, I would not beat the shit out of you in elementary school. I wouldn't. I promise I would not do that. And well, Zombie says, G if you missed it. Oh! My goodness, we have a name that is similar to what you would say if you were in the middle of being drowned. Let's get some more letters in here. We have 5 more to go. This is going to be important. Zippy D. Zippy D. I'm so happy to see you. I feel like I can trust you. We need the 5th letter right now. He says that got dark. That's okay. Let me turn up the gamma. Zippy D. Please at me for this letter. Zippy D. That'd be great. Zippy D says the 5th letter will be the 5th letter of the alphabet. Ing. This is a good name. This is terrific. Let's see. Combat Muffin. Combat Muffin, can you give us letter number 6? I'd appreciate that. I need letter number 6 for Ing. Combat Muffin, please at me when that occurs. We'd love to see that. Cake or Death says, that's what the fox says. Cake, please. R. I'm actually gonna veto that. I'm actually gonna veto that. I think that you thought not long enough. I think you didn't think long enough. I think that's the first time that we've ever had an actual completely vetoable letter. I'm not gonna allow that. Combat Muffin says you're right. Yeah, no, listen. I understand that sometimes you're picturing it in your mind, and when it's out there, you go, oh shit. It's okay, look, that was the equivalent. That was the equivalent of trying to just throw out a joke at a party, and you suddenly realize you've been wildly offensive. And you know what? We're going to permit you a backtrack. We're going to permit you a backtrack. So, Combat Muffin, I'm counting on you. L. Ingle. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's good. Now, Covert Muffin is there. We have Ingle. And before my eyes, radiant, as though she came from the heavens, was an Ingle. Covert Muffin, I see you. Covert Muffin says, "Uh-oh." That's a good start. That's a good start. Zemry says, "I think Day 9 is choking." It's not choking as much as it is reading. Ingle. Listen, there's a few thousand who watches. I can't help but think of my favorite elementary school teacher. Stan has to be why. Ingly. Oh. It's just giving me that Ingly feeling. Oh my god, we still have 2 more letters to go. It's such an Ingly feeling. Yanish says, Ingly is my favorite IKEA table. It's fucking so funny. Oh, shit, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, no, we're gonna go get a Joachim to sit next to the nightstand, and then we're gonna get, for the dining room table, a Yingly. Oh my god. And Table Man 5, as if just showing up right on time. Table Man 5, can you give us the 8th letter? We have 2 more letters to go. 2 more letters to go. Table Man. Gotta be an N. England. England. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. This is truly the edging of naming experiences. Now, will the payoff get there? Or will we drive home? Who wants the responsibility of closing this thing out? Who wants the responsibility of closing these out? Who wants that? Oh, I see many me's. I see many me's, but there was one me that really stuck out at me for some reason. It was Fuzzy Paws Jackson. Fuzzy Paws Jackson. Can you at me, Fuzzy Paws Jackson? And please at me and type it in caps. Type it in caps would be wonderful. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Just really take a moment, picture it, write it out in Notepad perhaps, and then when you're done, I think we will have figured it out. Fuzzy Paws Jackson. I think there's a lot of good letters here. There's a lot of good letters. Alright, quiet before the storm. E. Ooh, that's good. Ingeline. Ingeline. Oh my god, she's on my mind. Her fucking name was Ingeline. Okay, that's it. Oh, that lady's on my mind. Amazingly, her parents named her Ingeline. Now one more thing remains. I must capture your visage. Or your visage. I had such high hopes for that last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go or you will die. A gift from the angler. Wow. This game just powers you up. It just wants you to win. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly sting bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. What are you asking me for? Oh, this is showing me my deck. Oh. E. There's a really subtle thing that I really like. There's a really subtle thing, which is that this is 273. And it's impossible to set a clock to 273. Brute force. I mean, this is actually not that unbrute forceable. It's just 12 times 12 times 12. It's just like not that much. What? So I assume that if I play this, if this board state shows up, I bet you this will become something. Perfect. Excellent. Now, typically on Thursdays, I head out around 4. It's 4:34. And what am I going to do? I have some videos to record. DK30's coming up. Things like that. Some other emails that need answering that I can't do while live. I think that would be awfully boring. Sean, what's going on with your taxes? All right, let me respond to you, etc. But here's the thing. We're going to be playing Inscryption for a full-ass day, all day, just after lunch Pacific tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST. That was a ton of fun. And I'm very excited to be playing a game with 369, damn near fine. We named a fucking card, ain't good line, get low. So, I'm gonna go. We'll see you at 1 p.m. tomorrow. We're gonna be going straight for the continue buttons. But for now, I'm gonna exit. Can you convert that time to YNG? Sure. We'll be going live. I'll see you there. Yeah, that was great. That was wonderful. That was lovely. Reminder of a few things. Next week, Sam and Max, Monday evening. Tuesday and Thursday are going to be Magic the Gathering. Wednesday and Friday are going to be Project Zomboid, continuing on with the same character we had before. Excuse me. If Inscryption is running long on Friday, chances are we'll be just beating it on Tuesday. Just cutting a Magic stream for that. You know, if you like card games, you'll like that. Also coming up on February 8th, we are starting our New Year's Resolution DK30. New Year's Resolution DK30. New Year's Resolution DK30 is this. Many of you have New Year's resolutions. Some of those are long-term things, like I want to be eating healthy this year. Some of them are shorter-term things, like I want to get into painting finally this year. It's my resolution to do it. We, several times a year, run something called DK30, where we take those goals. I don't know why I'm on the screen. We take those goals, and we all embark upon our goals at the same time. And the whole point of this is that we have a Discord, we have a community there, we have channels dedicated to DK30. You can find buddies, you can discuss what you're doing, you can get support, you can share progress. The community is incredibly supportive, and we'd love for you to join with us. We call it DK30 because it's a 30-day project. It lasts for 30 days. And if you're wondering what a 30-day project is, it's just some version of your goals crunched into 30 days. You want to become a painter? Maybe there is a painting tutorial that you can follow along with 20 minutes every single day, and that's your DK30. Maybe you're trying to get in shape, so you want to exercise 5 days a week for 30 days straight. Maybe you want to write a novel, something that will have a terminus. You will finish the novel. So maybe you just write 5,000 words a week for 20,000 words over the course of a month because you work a full-time job and you have kids, so you can only dedicate so much time. So you want to get something that's like chunky that you can think of in terms of 4 weeks straight and break each of those weeks up into little sub-plans. And then at the end of each week go, wow, I only wrote 4,000 words, but I really liked what I did. Let me tune it to 4,000 words a week. Or maybe you wrote 10,000 words in a week and you went, wow, I actually think I'm going to adjust 5,000 words a week to 10,000 words a week. I think I can pull this off. Something like this. So, big thing that I want to encourage all of you to do, don't try to stretch to try to accomplish something significant in 30 days. Focus on setting aside time and having good inputs for those 30 days. For instance, don't say, I want to complete 6 paintings in 30 days. Don't set that as your goal unless you have unbelievable historical evidence that that's something that you have done before. For instance, if you are an author, sometimes there's authors who just know I can write about 2,000 words a day, period. So I want to dedicate to writing 10,000 words a week, working only on weekdays. Fine. Great. Terrific. That is fine, but just don't overstretch yourself. Don't say I'm going to try to lose 30 pounds in a month. Say I'm going to commit to running 5 days a week. Don't say I want to get a job by the end of the month. Say I want to try to submit 10 applications a week, 2 a day over this time. That sort of thing. And we're all, and we have different themes for them in this year's, in February, of course, is New Year's resolutions. So I'm sure you have some of those. And that you're going to be resolute and steadfast in your commitment and conviction to finishing them. I'm going to go.